Hey everyone, Jen at Ink Paper Rubber. How is your week going so far? We are actually over halfway through the work week, so that is a good thing. Another good thing is the fact that we got some really fun things in today. We got a shipment from Tailored Expressions and got restocked on some things you've been asking us about. And in addition, we got in some faux leathers. These are great to use with the Tailored Expressions designer dangles dies, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. So I've been waiting for these. Ordered over or close to $80 my cost in some of these fun things, so I will show those to you at the end. First of all, start with some basics. I got in cherry pop and cilantro ink pads. I got them in the full size and also in the mini size. These are some really great Christmas colors, a really great Christmas red and green. So I wanted to be sure that I had those on hand. Also got in a couple of basics we were out of. The Sugar Cube white pigment ink is great for a lot of things, and it is embossable. And we also got in the chocolate truffle hybrid ink, which is watercolor friendly and also alcohol marker friendly. So got that back in stock. Another basic that we got in is we got in a couple of the earlier Simple Strips background stamp sets. I've been getting lots of questions about them, so I thought I should get them back in. This one here is the original Simple Strips background. You can see it has a variety of sentiments and works with the original Simple Strips die. And this is the Simple Strips birthday background. Has lots of really fun birthday sentiments on it. So both of those are back in stock. Also got some things in from the October holiday release. This, of course, was our make and take this last Saturday, and people really seemed to love it. We did sell out of the things that we used on it, so we got them back in stock. One of them is the Bright Lights background. This is a large cling background stamp, but what is really great is it comes with these 4 clear stamps that you can use if you want to fill in the light bulbs. All these bulbs are the same, so those stamps are all the same, but it's really nice because it allows you to have different colors and not have to clean your stamp in between each of your colors. Of course, if you want to, you don't have to use the clear stamps. You can also just color in with your favorite coloring medium with watercolors or markers or what have you. Also got in more of the Inky Fingers Christmas. This is a really great stamp set. It's designed for you to use fingerprints or thumbprints for the parts that you see that are colored, and then it has the stamps to fill in the rest, the faces and the bodies and such. And I'm going to tell you, this is going to be an upcoming make and take that we're going to be doing, and so I think this set is going to be really popular. It is a really, really fun set, great to do with kids as well. We also got back in the pine clippings. We had sold out, and aloha there. I don't even want to hear about it, Jan. Have a great time, however. We got back in the pine clippings die. This has 3 really great pine branches on it, and a lot of people had seen this this card that we did right here, and we have used that on it, and they had asked about it, so we got it back in. That is using a stamp and die set also from Tailored Expressions for the lantern that we do have in stock. We also got in more of this really great sled die, and this one here is called Winter Greens. You can see it has some smaller pine branches, some little flowers. You can make poinsettias with those, and this pretty bow. And also from a few years ago, these little bit ice skates, and I wanted to be sure and have those because this is the project that we are going to be doing on the Friday of the holiday workshop. A really nice holiday card in the front, and the back a calendar. We also used in the background a Tailored Expressions die, this snowflake cover plate that we have in stock, but you can see how pretty all those different elements combine to create that. And finally, we got back in the Go Round Designer Dangle die. Of course, Tailored Expressions just last week came out with 3 new Designer Dangle dies. This is the Go Round that we sold out of. They also came out with the Modern Mix and Match, which we do still have in stock. And also this really fun Pinch Me, which is designed because of the dual holes. When you put your jump ring in, it kind of pinches that top and gives a really fun, interesting shape. And I just want to give you an idea when I get one of these dies in, what I do is I go and I cut them all out of cardstock, and that way I can play with around with mixing and matching my shapes to see what different combinations I think might work together. You can see that right here I've used the go round die, and I've used one of the larger ones and then one of the smaller ones to cut that center out to make that ring. So lots of fun things you can do with those. And then what I do is once I play around and come up with some ideas for shapes, I go ahead and put it on a sheet so I can have it for your future reference. Here you can see with the go round is really nice because some of those elements have a, they cut out the hole at the top and bottom so that you can layer them together or maybe hang a charm off of it. So I do that. Other things here you can see that I can layer this one on top of that one if I want, or maybe that one. So those are just some of the possibilities that I have come up with. You can even mix and match things from different sets. Here are some that I have come up with from some of the older ones. So really, really fun to play with. We are planning to have another holiday week make and take where we make these earrings. We did that last year and it was super, super popular. So let me show you really quickly. I mentioned to you that we got some faux leathers in. Got it from 2 different vendors. One of them I mostly went with all of these different great plaids and checks. They are so much fun. Here we have the red and black, a little bit smaller scale. Here the larger gray and black. I love this plaid with the teal and black and a little bit of red. Here we have a little mini check with the green and black. Here is a tan and cream and black and red. There's another red and black, another teal and black. I like this black and white. And this one is not really faux leather. This is some of, they call it jelly, and it's actually kind of a flexible plastic. You can see, you can actually kind of see through it. It's got this liner on the front to protect it, and this one is a really fun plaid. This one doesn't have anything to do with the upcoming holidays, but I thought it was so fun, and I thought some of you might really like it with these little skulls and hearts on it. A little bit more elegant here. We have this pretty black background with the white stars, white and gold stars. This is just kind of a pretty goldish bronzy texture color. We also, for those of you that like flash, definitely got some of that. This is actually sequins on here. I can't wait to play with that and see how that does. Here is a pretty gold glitter. It actually has even some little gold stars in here. This one is kind of a silver glitter, and I don't know if you can see, there's almost a diamond pattern in the background. This one is super fun. It is a mermaid scales, and it's got some gold glitter on it. This one I'm going to have to play with. It's fairly lightweight, so I may have to back it with something, but it's kind of a fuzzy black velour with little gold dots in it. This is a faux leather with black with the gold dots. This one I think is maybe one of my favorite ones because you can see it's a punch out. So if you want to, if you layer this one over something else, and that will peek through the background there. These are both a faux suede, kind of a caramel color, and this pretty red. And we also got in some other of the jelly materials. This one is an iridescent mermaid scales. And this one I haven't peeled any of the liner off, but it's just a green glitter. And this one is really fun. It's clear with some glitter in there, and then these pretty holographic stars. So should be lots of fun to play with. As I mentioned, we'll be using this in our holiday make and take week, and I am hoping to also have some sample packs of some of this for sale, so for those of you that want to make your own earrings at home, you can get some of this fun leather. We also still have some great prints that what we got early in the year, and those will be available as well. All right, that is all that I have for you right now. I hope you have a great evening, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.